I would guess the Redea one's better. It's possible you can play Redea Draug. Oh my god, imposter. They fixed the journey quests. I have no idea. Like, Draug is probably better than Shoop, maybe? There's a lot of artifacts running around. When there's a lot of artifacts, Shoop tends to be better. I guess Pugo. That was kind of bad. Why are we doing these ancient Foglet memes?
Onward, onward, to be showered with imperial gold.
Music marries cultures, connects folk to one another.
Oh my god.
No one refuses me.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna try to fight through ball. He's gonna Asir it. We're gonna cry, but at least his mod is gone. So he's gotta like find it again. I don't know. Yeah, like we did good quality trades, right? Like we thinned our deck, we got his Mata, got his Defender, got the first ball. That said, I don't know if we can beat ball in round 3. I don't think we can. Ruehin needs a lot of points. Not sure exactly how relevant his leader is. Yeah, you can lock Ruehin. It's probably playing Fatty. Really? We're at that point.
Magic dies. This world dies with it.
Anything besides cash sticking out? NR got a lot better. The new NR leader is pretty sweet. The right way to build it is still kind of up in the air.
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Yeah, SK got some new tools. SK got some new tools.
Too much dies too soon.
They'll search Lippy boners. Do they? I think less than half the Skellige's IQ into are Lippy. I think Lippy's just like a cool builder on card that people want to have work. Seem like 2 non-Lippies all day. Oh, weird. got a Ruehin now. See the interview, Spear and Demarcation? No. Who was that?
Nothing now.
Who did that? What just happened? Oh, imposter and killed Ruehin. Sure. Podcast. What podcast was it on?
Meat is best served bloody, bathing in its juices.
You have a link to it? So, I would say that went well. He's got a Ruehin on top of his deck, which makes it harder for him to find the ball. He's gonna find it anyway, but it does make it harder for him to find the ball. We got his Marl, we got his leader. Ooh, I'll have to listen to this later. 88 minutes. So Mata gets renew. Yeah, sure. I think. This guy's deck is outdated. I'm not sure you can say a deck that wasn't possible until 2 days ago is outdated. This is still very much the experimental phase. I'm not gonna respect Swears against a Seer ball. There's no way he's got room for that.
With me, you'll forget your sorrows.
They play lock though. Do they? It looks like he's just playing. Well, I mean, I guess I can do this. It's fairly free. Something's getting locked no matter what I do. Yeah, whatever. I got my Thrive. Okay, renew. Corinthier. Go came into Ruehin. Not quite. Why is he playing Imposter? Just wants to play the new cards. I don't know why I'm still clicking cards. I just feel the need to put all my points in play this game. There's something very satisfying about beating a ball memer with tall monsters. Hey YouTube, normally this is where I would plug my Patreon, but instead I'm going to take this opportunity to plug my Patreon, which you can find in the video description below. Anyway, yeah, I have a Patreon. Check it out. Back to the Gwent. Vargas ate 2 cows. He was real hungry. Oh, I need to cut these violets. What am I... This list is such a meme. It's the monsters list I have. I don't have a link to it right now. Remind me at the end of the game, and I can try to get you the link. Also, remind me to cut the ancient foglets. Looks like Lippy. Maybe I spoke too soon about there not being many Lippy memers. Looks like there's a resurgence. Dwarf decks are too weak to poison? I mean, they're kind of weak. I don't know if poison's the problem. God. Why? I think Syndicate the obvious best deck. I don't think anything's all that close. It's an old Lippy deck. I mean, just because it's not like the net deck doesn't mean it's an old list. You might just decide that Knickers is still worth it. Okay, so at least he had to play Decree. At least he had to play Decree.
Not you again.
Yeah, I'll do this. Good, overwhelming hunger. Not very. It's a little overcosted. If it was like 15 probs, I'd like it a lot more. But at 13, it's a little too much to ask, I think. That said, the deck's a lot of fun to play. Yep, it's Karen split into 3. No, we get that. That's part of why, like, you would consider it. And really, the consumes are pretty efficient nowadays. What you said would be more accurate if we were talking about like 6 months ago, before they nerfed the Arachas Queen. But like in Dragon Warriors, a pretty efficient consume. Bar gets to 5 for 5, that gets you 2 consumes. Robber Guys is a 6 for 6, that gets you 2 consumes. My god. Your joke, Selena Harpy. Oh no. Poor Selena Harpy. Okay, what am I doing? Am I decreeing for larva? I think so. Okay, decree larva. Mata gets the Ruehin, renew is for Currenthier. Yeah, renew is for Currenthier.
Do not make me beg.
Slither better than Barbagazi. Slither dies tomorrow. He gets like thundered and rebuked, or Barbagazi doesn't. Current is one of the few cards in the game that's worth renewing. It's a valid target. Still play Kelly? No, I don't think so. You lose a lot with the Renew nerf. Yeah, Renew Currenthier and Kiki's pretty good. Currenthier cheats provisions, which is why I like renewing him, is potentially good. When you renew Currenthier, you're replaying your 11-12 provision card. He has not played Yoda yet. Fables is interesting. It's just to get Decree. Did he not draw his Lippy? Wait, I'm confused. Did he miss his Lippy? Hidden Cache makes it hard to bleed Syndicate. Yeah. That's part of what makes it so good. Opponent actually missed Lippy. That's sad for him. I don't think it mattered, but maybe it did. I guess we had like Lippy over. It probably did. He was playing Fables, so he was able to replay the Decree. Yeah, probably mattered. 1K lets you play Decree in round 1 and still get Decree back in round 3 in the Rat Cheese deck? Possibly.
You bore me.
Cut Mata for 1K? Probably. Oh. Right. Man, that game was long. So, we have Foglet Caretaker combos. Maybe this will be the game where it's good.
Fall overboard and I'm not jumping in after you. Attention! Present arms!
Peller was my signature in AQ. I mean, it caught on pretty quick. Peller was just good. Yeah, you always get boat round 1. It's impossible to miss boat on cash. The free boat pools are so gross. Ease of pooling boat was one of the big reasons to play King of Beggars previously. But now, like, you don't even need to play as an optimal leader. Really? Okay. He did face a double ball Nilfgaard, but he missed his second ball. I feel about this new monster leader. It's a lot of fun to play. I think it's a little underwhelming though. Let's try a long round NR. How badly can that go? Probably get outpointed. Let's see. Ugh.
For me, Bilberry's honor!
Double Larva's fine. Mata gets the Currency.
Away from my wares! Away! For the Baron!
dude. Hope you're doing well.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
We dance. For young is the night.
Pronounce his name. Numbers. Hi, Numbers. Ah, shit. What? Why am I getting Lamberted? I mean, Saul is already one of the best Syndicate cards. I don't think it's crazy that you'd want to nerf Saul. Saul was pretty insane before Hidden Cache.
We shall avenge Galatha.
Shut and Hark can quickly grow out of control if untouched. I don't know about Saris. Saris seemed kind of underwhelming, but I'm sure it's just like people haven't found the deck to play Saris in yet, and that's why it looks underwhelming, but... So we learned to not dry pass NR, even with a bunch of Ruehins. Good lesson, good lesson. Yeah, I've seen the Lippy one. The Lippy one has to draw well. When it draws bad, that deck is real bad. Saris isn't underwhelming, just Blob that sucks. I mean, that kind of makes Saris underwhelming. I wouldn't be surprised if the best deck for Saris just ends up being Iced. It's 3 damage, he's already played Falibor. Use Decree round 1, you finish for round 3 is gone. Yeah, yeah. Because, like, you kind of want a Lippy in round 2 to put cards back in your deck, but if you do that, you're definitely making your mulligans awkward with the Queen's Guards. So you really just want to play Lippy round 3, save Decree, but you can't always do that. Ugh. Yeah, this is what they might call a problem. Play Mata as well, back up Decree. Yeah, I was trying that. But then you're worse at finding your cards in round 1. You don't have as much power in round 1, I should say. There's trade-offs everywhere. It's even winnable. Still has Draug. I mean, you could miss Draug. It's an easy way for it to be winnable. I think the big problem here is just not having enough consumes. I mean, it's probably correct to play a second tutor. But it's just not obvious if that's enough to make it good. There have been a few games where we were able to take advantage of both Ruehins. Okay, yes, this Draug. Yeah. For a beginner, you can kind of play whatever. I think the easiest faction to get a deck together for would be monsters. If you just get Andrea Larvas from the Iron Judgment packs and add those to the starter deck, you're gonna have a better deck than most people at the beginner ranks. But really, you can play whatever early on. You'll be fine. We lost. Yeah. We don't renew the Currente. Oh, I didn't even realize he'd killed it. I was just ready to renew Dragula Warrior. Drago Warrior. I have Drago Warriors. Another one. Do you mean Kikimor Warrior? The 3. Here's my Maruna sitting in the deck builder. Yeah, the Drago Warrior kind of just dies to everything. It's not a good consume either.
Waters of Broccolon, their taste still upon my lips.
There is wickedness and there is punishment.
It was linked earlier. I have the podcast here.
I gladly fight, but my faith forbids it.
I get the Thrive here. But I think we consume within Drago Warrior still. I don't know if I can. Properties. Okay, wait, if I do that, that should refresh it? Try now? Hey. What is this long patch emote?
Your blood will warm my bones.
Try to force some stuff out of him here. Now this is a deck I might be able to go to a long round 3 against, but I feel pretty good about not doing that too. I'm using Renew for it, current theory. It's like the only card in the game worth renewing anymore. So current theory and a charge for Waters, I'm pretty sure is a good trade. So he gets to do all of his elf things in round 3, however many of those he has. Glusty's 9. Oh, it's just too slow. Playing Larva is delaying my Ruehin. Nice. I get Sazrael. Gonna tank this round. It's gonna be a monster. Let me get the Slizzard out of removal range before I take the Renew Currency. For the Carol Pro, I'd be so sad.
This is elven land, upon which your kind dies.
Talk to strangers.
I've not tried it with Crimson Curse, no. What does the Roaming Hunger add to Crimson Curse? Comes out on the same row as the Detlef, right?
With me, you'll forget your sorrows.
But it doesn't get you vampires to both rows. It gets you 2 vampires to the same row. At least not quickly. Oh, did I not link it yet? Oh, my bad. I'll link it. Oh yeah, we won by like all of the points. A solid 30. Happened to the tortoise? Nothing happened to the tortoise. There just happens to be a rabbit in the house now. Are you guys gonna say the same thing when the rabbit leaves and we're back to Tortoise Cam? Where Tortoise continues to no-show every night?
Shall remember the art of being.
Yes, of course. I'm not sure why I played this Lizard into Assassination. That was questionable, though probably irrelevant.
We go where the Empire has not yet reached.
Don't hurt my tortoise, chat. All my sub-emotes? Not all of them. There's like one sub-emote based on tortoise, I think. Sub-badge. I don't know why chat wants to eat tortoise. It's very, very disturbing.
Thinking can be hazardous to your health.
He stays ahead of Invo by exactly a point.
Nothing will stop us.
Goodbye.
My reason to travel, I mean.
Really? Okay. I was scared for a second. I thought like he was getting ahead with the charge or something, and I missed that. But no, he just wanted to use charge. My bad. Playing around Parasite. I mean, can I really afford to play Parasite? I guess I could Parasite and Leader. Yeah, Syndicate's Syndicate seems a little bonkers.
With me, you'll forget your sorrows.
Like this, got sand up here.
No, it's just this melee. You see, like, sets up a Swears. Can we not call engines their value at the end of a round, assuming they don't die, as unconditional value? Can that not be the next meme? I could tolerate the Philippa. It was kind of funny the first time. Did lose to Thornbreaker Eye a couple times. This is true. You can use tar removal on it, you can use poison on it, and R has stuff like Ansace that kills it. Interesting. Hey, Philip. This works by 1, right? Or by 3? I wasn't counting the 2. Hey, Hero. Did you see something recently about Hidden MMR on Twitter?
Mashed potatoes with thick gravy.
Eyes closed, mouth open.
Mr. Opponent.
Any last words?
I'd like to find my current DA. Nothing happened to Tortoise. It's just there's a rabbit in the house, so I'm capitalizing on it.
Life's short. Enjoy it.
That's all just MP3s on my hard drive. There's a lot of stuff on the playlist that just isn't on Spotify. Just exploiting the rabbit, not exactly. There's nothing wrong with exploiting the rabbit. Fuck.
Power. The object of dark
We're
desire.
dead, chat. We're so dead. I've never been so dead. At least run red. Yeah, I'm not sure how much that matters. Foglet's still a good choice. It's pretty close to free thinning. We play a ton of consumes. Okay. Our opponent is going to be greedy, and I'm going to take this thinning. Why didn't he pass? Because he wanted to poison the Barbergazi. Perfect. I mean, not passing is totally reasonable too. He just wants to win round 1. It's not like he committed anything extra. Just playing some bronzes. Oh, did I cut the Royal Decree? Oh, I'm a fool.
My Fistek's purest tea is purest in all
Why wouldn't he pass there? So we can have last say in round 3? It's not getting any worse for him, playing another card. He's just playing bronzes. Not like he's committing a real card. We can use Renew for it, Currency. Or Penitent. But mostly Currency. The rabbit's name is Cinnamon. Oh, Corinthia. Fuck. So Mata gets Jürgen. So we're missing Corinthia. That is a problem. Cut Renew for Decree. Renew lets us play multiple rounds. Decree is just letting us play that first round. I kind of like the Renew. I was a little skeptical coming into it, but I think it makes sense in this deck. Because renewing Corinthia isn't really renewing an 8 provision card. You're renewing basically a Ruehin. Haunt's an extra copy of the wrong half of the combo. Haunt gives you a bunch of consumes. Renew gives you more things to consume. You already have extra consumes with your leader. But you don't want to cut the consume cards. Because the consume cards are worth so many points when your combo is going. And the way you get the combo in multiple rounds is by playing Renew.
Do not make me beg.
And a 10 card round, the consumes get a little awkward, yeah. But again, like you're trying to play multiple rounds with the combo. I don't have a Vargas stick here. It's a bit annoying. And we will consider leadering the Karen to renew it. card that forced players to participate in 3 rounds gameplay. How would I do it? A card or a leader? Because I think Old Unseen Elder was really good at that. Hey, Moro. Also, that was like one of the main design ideas behind the Untitled Row card game that I was working on. I need to consume this Yigern. Yeah, it still affects my gameplay significantly.
How's you doing business with
I did not buy the premium pass, no. I never remembered to use the cosmetics anyway. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Have I ever bought cosmetics? No.
You shall die, worm.
What if I didn't eat Yigern? I mean, he has an Eld. He just uses a ping on the Yigern. It's not like the Yigern is worth points. I had a 22 in play as well. That game's not close regardless of trying to play around Tolerable. Is there any deck I can counter or hold up against it? I mean, it's hard to say this early on. I would suspect not reliably. Oh, fuck. I have Fugo Hound. Ah! I don't even know if it's clear that, like, Skellige shenanigans are good. Or Cash is, like, very obviously an incredibly powerful deck. Is it difficult to play while reading chat? Yes. It is difficult to mulligan while reading chat. Can you find a deck list? The deck we're currently playing is this. Oh wait, you're asking for the Horde deck? 1 second. I think I actually have a link for a list in one of these tabs somewhere. Maybe. I have a lot of tabs. Yeah, this isn't like super refined, but it's a good starting point. I don't think anyone has like a super refined list yet. Yep, all your spare cards are automatically milled. They did it last month, then they disabled it for a little while, and then did it this month. Back to like one of those lists that feels we can make misplays, throw them aligns with and still win. Yeah. Yeah. I don't disagree. Which is kind of a shame, because like Syndicate was one of the most punishing factions previously. I don't want to play this into the Mork. I don't want to play the Pugo and brick my Penitent. This doesn't do anything. Okay. Hope your opponent will play into it. No, well the idea is you still try to line it up. But your opponent has a chance to interact. It's really tricky to play Syndicate optimally. Yeah, I agree. But it doesn't seem like it matters right now. It just feels like it's that much better than all the other things you can be doing. It's like a Consume in beta. That deck was really hard to play correctly, but it had a lot of auto-win and auto-lose matchups, so playing it optimally only really mattered in the mirror. It is suspicious, that's the point. Scorch is going to be a telegraph card. You get a good Scorch when your opponent stops being able to respond to your alignments. I think Syndicate will be a problem this upcoming weeks. I feel like they're probably going to hotfix Cash. But we'll see. Nah, the initiative change is a very good change for the game. You could say that like they didn't buff Scorch enough to compensate. And I'd probably agree with you. But overall, I think the change is very good. One-turn combos are just so bad for Gwent overall. I don't know why I kept Larva. I didn't really want Penitent, do I? Digny is now a 7-point card at best. What are you talking about? That is aggressively untrue. Syndicate. I mean, its play rate doesn't really relate to its power. It was played at the top level, like Syndicate was considered the best deck last season.
Accept our sacrifice!
I don't know how they would hotfix it. There's like an infinite number of things they could potentially do. You can't currently decree the Igni. They'll probably fix that at some point. But maybe they just want to keep it simple, right? Like, how do you phrase it if you're going to exclude tutors? Isn't Renew too expensive? No, Renew for Corinthia is like one of the only viable Renew targets still. I said I am missing my Karen. That's kind of a problem. East is the best I got? Slizzard's probably better. I'm gonna try to stick Barbagazi first to try to bait Gigascorp. I don't have enough consumes anyway.
Need a good slapping.
Okay. You can still destroy multiple units. You just can't line it up the same turn. Acidic reason not to run Marina or Manticore? Yeah, those are the things you want to consume. It's just expensive. So when Maruna steals a 4, if it's stealing a non-engine 4, you're getting 12 for 9. Which, like, is fine, but, like, just consume your Ruehins more. Don't play another gold card that you just have to consume. I am sure that the tooltip is wrong. The tooltip is wrong. I promise you. It's the whole reason for making the change. We just lose a long round to priests. Oh, I needed Karen. Well, no, Igni and Scorch are the same card. It's more similar to their state that they were in Beta. There was no lining up a Scorch the same turn you played it in Beta. And those cards were still good. It comes down as a 4, right? It does order. I think dying to Tourney Jousts might be where I draw the line on consumers. Like, I don't even feel great about Slizzard. And ceiling on Slizzard is way higher. Does Banshees have feelings too? They understand. So by cutting Yigr and Azrael, we have made our opponent's double cross into a very awful card. So that's cool.
Feeling a bit peckish.
If I play Barbagazi, I'm forcing myself to playing Currenthier. Detlaf. Necromancy is a possibility. Not sure how much better Necromancy is than just like playing Selena Harpies though. Like if I'm reaching that deep, there are probably better options.
Never slip from the master's table. Never.
So I'm expecting Masquerade Ball, so I probably want to be pushing.
We dance. For young is the night.
My liking's Patch the Fire. It's alright. Some new stuff to do, which is cool.
My boots got sand up here today.
Someone post this deck, please. Yeah, I got you. Here you go. Invo my Ruehin again. Cool. It is not the first time that has happened.
Let's dance, dance till the sun sings its morning song.
Fireball friend. Okay, success using leader is a Slander Graden. But it's significantly less points than Slander Graden. Because you don't get the coins. You're losing like a third of the value that Slander Graden would give you. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be good against Viltcarl for sure. If you can get less say. Oh my god. He is an Asir friend. Oh no. We tried. I enjoy playing this leader. I think it's a little overcosted. The prov's just a little too tight.
Push on! No mercy!
Yup. Could have nerfed Cash, CPR nerfs the Seer Ball. What if instead of nerfing Elder Bears, they nerfed the Seer Ball? How about that?
Please delight in song and wine.
Oh. Still has Marl, right? Rip.
In my trade, I am a great artist.
Well, I have no predictions right now. It's way too early. Nope, none of that. It's kind of impossible to predict what they want to buff. It's pretty random. Well, at least I'm glad I'm not playing, Haunt.
Lieutenant Flouts will lead the scouts.
Yep. Not beating double ball. Yeah, Ruehin stays locked when you consume him. Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. There should be other videos you can watch over here and over here. Be sure to check out my Patreon in the video description. I stream every day on Twitch from 1 AM to 7 AM, and you can find that link in the description below as well. Deck lists are in the description as always. Thanks for watching.